How's it going, folks? What time is it? It's time to make some of that Italian spaghetti, you know what I'm saying? So, I am of Mexican descent, living in the United States, but I was born in Napoli, in Italy, because my pops was in the military. So, what I'm gonna show you guys how to do is how to make some good Italian spaghetti. My mama and my pops showed me how to make that good stuff. First of all, garlic. Mince it up real nice. Next up, we'll do some parsley and an onion. Be back in a few. Alrighty. And by the way, this is just how I make my pasta. I'll probably do it wrong. I'm in no way a chef. Just having fun. Alright. Get a big pot of water. Make sure you're boiling that. You want to have that nice and boiling for where you drop your pasta in. This is my tomato sauce. I think I'm gonna open up another can just to have plenty. That doesn't look like that's enough. Basically, I'm just using just put it into the old Vitamix. I'm gonna use 2 of them. 1, 2. Grind it up real good. Like this, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started on the meats. First thing you want to do though when you're cooking your meats, let's put a little olive oil, some of that good. My cousin's gonna be mad at me because I'm using his oil, but if he sees this video, I'll buy him some more. There you go. Then you're gonna put in your garlic, your onions. You're gonna let it roast a little bit, get that aroma going, and then we'll throw the meats in there in a bit. All right, so you're gonna wanna have your garlic and your onion in a low heat. Have this roasting in some olive oil. Really low heat, just very slowly. That aroma is just fantastic. All right, your tomato sauce, there you go, that's with another can right there, 2 cans. You can put that, you're gonna want that at a very low heat too. We're gonna simmer that real smooth just to heat it up, slowly cook it, extract the herbs. I got some basil too, I didn't have a lot, so just, if you can use twice this amount, do it. This is all I had. That water's almost ready for the pasta to go in. Here we have our meats, fresh Italian sausage, you know what I'm saying? That Italian, how you doing kind of sausage. And then we also got some fresh ground beef. The cows ate only golden grass. It was grass made out of 24 karat gold from the heavens of Zeus. That's where the cows came from. So this is good beef. We're gonna make a meat lover's pasta for my mate from out of town. So we got sausage, we're gonna throw that in right now. Now I personally like to cook these whole, and then we'll slice them up after they're cooked. They're easier to cut that way, and they'll make like little meatballs. That's my technique. So for now, go ahead and get your herbs and just toss them in there. Now the water, you're gonna wanna salt it to taste, as well as the sauce, you're gonna wanna salt it to taste. Always easier and better to undersalt little by little than to oversalt. Remember, we're gonna be putting Parmesan cheese on the finished product, so you don't wanna put too much salt. Put a little pepper in there. All right, I'll be right back. All right, the pasta's in. I'm kind of flatten that out. Little by little, it'll start to get squishy and squiggly, so it'll start to fall in real nice. You want to make sure it's almost completely submerged. It'll get submerged right now. We'll start to salt the water in a bit. Sauce going along. You can see I got that parsley, that basil in. The flavor of the herb is going to seep out with the low heat. We got our sausages. Our Italian sausage. And we'll come back to cook this in a little bit. I'll be back when it's finished. Then you gotta get some of that Francis Coppola wine, you know what I'm saying? Some of that gusto. A good. Pour a little bit in there. That's it. That's all you need, just for a little flavor. All right, things are coming along nicely. I somehow managed to get the grilled onions and grilled garlic, put them in here. I like to do that because I like to roast them first and then put them here. I guess you could have done that first here. You could have put a little olive oil and then put the onion and garlic in there and then toss in the sauce after, but I got that meat flavor in the onions and garlic and then I put it in here with the oil. So that's my excuse for that. A little bit of black pepper on this. You know, you want to season the meat nicely before you put it to cook. Freshly ground black pepper. And you want to put a little bit of salt on there too. There we go. And we're going to roll this up into a ball, mush it back down. Just going to toss it in. All right, so this is ready. You want it to be what we call al dente. We all heard that. It's not perfectly cooked, but a tad under it. Because when we dump in the sauce and the meat, we're going to cook it just a little bit more. And then that's going to complete the cooking to make it perfect. Because if you take it out when it's already perfect, you're going to overcook it. So we're going to drain this while this continues to cook. Now, a lot of people don't like to, but I like to rinse my pasta when I finish cooking it. The cold temperature, cold water, will stop the cooking process of the pasta. This heat is what cooks it. So if we rinse this with cold water, it will gain a nice firmness. It will not get squishy. It will not. Just remember that when you're gonna serve it, and you warm it up nicely for just a little bit, and you strain it really well so that there's no water left over. But I like to rinse my pasta with cold water. It makes it nice and firm for your teeth to enjoy. Perfect consistency, and it's just gorgeous. Perfect. All right, we've already have our pasta ready al dente. It's just chilling there. Our meat's almost finished. My sauce smelling delicious, tastes delicious. Keep it going. Oh yeah. And I had to take off some of the oil because it was the meat was releasing a lot of water and oil, so it wasn't cooking very well. It was boiling, if anything. So you have to empty out some of that, and then it'll get back to cooking quickly. Like you can see here that the meat is just about done here. Make sure you salt your ground beef to taste. It was just perfect, not too salty, not too little. Take a little piece here and there, a cooked piece. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of drain out the oil from some of the ground beef. Let it drain out a bit. We're gonna dump it in the sauce. So scoop some up, drain it a little bit, dump it in. You don't want to get too much oil, but you do want a little bit to get in there for the flavor. All right. See, I left all of that oil. I left it there. I squeezed out. I drained a lot of it from the ground beef. Now we got that fresh ground beef sauce. If only you could smell it, if only you could taste it. I know I'm messy, I know I am. That's just how I cook, but trust me, you're gonna wanna eat messy when I finish too. What I like to do, make sure you get your sausage, and when you cut it, make sure that it's nice and cooked. You know, you don't want it pink, too pink in the middle or whatever. That looks nice and cooked. Taste it, it's delicious. And then throw it in the sauce. Meat lovers, baby. All right, ladies and gents, once you've sliced up your sausage into little slices, I transferred it to a bigger tub So I was running out of space with the little one. Look at that. You take a bite of that with your spaghetti. Oh man, look at that. You're gonna have a ball, man. Look at that, man. Oh man, bro. You know what? No, I'm gonna sign off. Have a good one. Make sure to never forget your Parmesan, huh? Your Parmigiano, your formaggio Parmigiano. Sono affumato, allora andiamo a mangiare. Here it is, nice and pretty. And then you just want to put some of that formaggio. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna shoot your father in the privy.
Some of that formaggio. Get yourself a fork. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Have a good time, yeah?